The ambulance company that I used to work for had a haunted ambulance, Rig 12. A lot of EMTs had stories about it. But I never put much stock in paranormal stuff. That is, until I had my own experience with Rig 12. My partner and I were working in a rural community at 3 a.m. And it was pitch dark and completely quiet. We were both dozing. I was in the driver's seat, and she was in the passenger seat. I woke up to a muffled voice, but I thought my partner was talking. I told her I was trying to sleep and closed my eyes. I distinctly heard a male voice say, "Oh my God, am I dying?" Followed by a few seconds of heavy breathing. My partner and I sat up straight and looked back into the patient compartment where it sounded like the voice had come from. Things were quiet for a couple of seconds. Then we heard the click of an oxygen bottle regulator and a hiss, as if it was leaking. I turned on the lights, and we ran out of the rig. I thought a transit might have climbed in while we were asleep. So, we opened the rear doors. No one was there. I checked the oxygen bottles. Neither was opened. We didn't sleep much after that. One night when I was 10, I was woken up by my bedroom door opening, followed by someone sitting on my bed. I felt my leg grazed and the bed sink under a person's weight. It's just Mom, I thought. And I opened my eyes. It was not my mom. I found an eyeless boy. He had black, empty sockets about my age sitting at the foot of my bed. He extended his hand, and in it was a little box. I was startled, but reached out. He pulled back. I reached again and said, "Give it to me." Then I blinked, and when I reopened my eyes, he was gone. I could still see the imprint where he'd sat on my bed. Fast forward 5 years. My girlfriend came over to do some homework. After she finished, she took a nap while she waited for her parents. When they arrived, I tried waking her up. She opened her eyes suddenly, looking up at a corner where the wall met the ceiling. She pointed there and went back to sleep. I shook her again. She came to full consciousness, and I explained what she'd done. She looked haunted. Up on the wall, I saw a little boy with no eyes. She said he was there hanging from the ceiling staring at me. I freaked out and told her my story about the same kid. Fast forward another 5 years. I was still with the same girlfriend, and we had a 2-year-old. We were living in my parents' house. In my old room, my daughter started waking up at the same time every night, and she'd talk. After a while, I noticed she had almost the same conversation every night. I playfully asked her once whom she was talking to. She said, "It's a nice little boy. He's nice. He's lost and looking for his mommy." My daughter's nightly conversation continued until we got our own place later that year.